Hi everyone, from me, Brent Graham of goodforthegame.co.za, and welcome to another betting preview. New Zealand v Italy, that's taking place 9 o'clock South African time later tonight. I'm recording this at just before 6:30, so about 2.5 hours until kickoff. Before we get into that, if you did miss our live show that went out earlier today, there is a link down to that, and you can get the opinions of Couch Critic and the unders take on all of the remaining matches. I must tell you, the unders take in particular very involved in this New Zealand v Italy clash. Right, if you do enjoy these videos, yes, please hit the subscribe button and give us a like. It does help the channel a lot. He's going to give away a 200 Rand betting voucher on the show. We only have a couple of hours before kickoff, so get your entries in. I want to know who's going to win the game, by how many points, and the total points, which is the tiebreaker. So first thing you've got to do is hit the winner, then the margin, and if there are people tied, we'll move to total points to see who the winner of the voucher is. The competition closes at 9 o'clock tonight. No edits, please. Resubmit if you make an error. I'll notify you if you've won. And there are some more, there's more detail on the competition in the box below. Please, one entry per player. Keep it nice and fair to everyone. Right, let's have a look at the latest outright betting for the World Cup. This has been very stable over the last week or so. South Africa and Ireland disputing favoritism here, 3-1. The French, they are out to 7-2. And New Zealand 4-1. You can get some 9-2 I've seen around as well. England 12-1 and 22-1, and better the balance. Right, we'll have a look at this particular game. Let's have a look at the fixtures played to date. France 27, New Zealand 13. That was a big fixture for New Zealand up front. If they'd won that game, they'd be cruising through to the playoffs. As it is, there are potential banana peel here in Italy for them tonight. But France too good for them in the second half, winning by 14. And then New Zealand coming out and absolutely thumping the hapless Namibians, beating them by 68 points. What about Italy, though? Well, their first game was a comfortable win over Namibia, 52-8, although the way Namibia have played since then doesn't exactly make that form look great. And they were then given a hard time early before getting up to beat Uruguay by 21 points, enough for Uruguayan backers to collect on the handicap. A quick look at the log here. We got France on 13 points, Italy 10, New Zealand, well, they're on 5. So Italy and New Zealand both got 2 games left. Of course, New Zealand play Uruguay next and Italy play France. So really for New Zealand, it's all about winning this game. You could argue they need a bonus point. I don't really think so. You can't expect Italy to get anything out of France next week, but I suppose they will go and do their best to get that bonus point. Right, let's have a quick look at the teams. A little bit of talk on Twitter today about Richie Mo'unga. Is he carrying an injury? I haven't seen anything more about that, and I'll try to find out, but it looks like he will be starting. And certainly a very strong New Zealand side of the likes of Brodie Retallick back in the mix certainly make a difference there. Italy, well, they've been building for this game. This will be their, almost you want to say their final. They know this is the game they have to target, and really expecting them to put up a good performance. They're a much more attacking unit than they have been in recent years. Let's have a look at the Betxchange price boosts here. You can get up, if you're in South Africa, a maximum of 5,000 Rand, minus 28.5 or plus 28.5, you get even money. And the same thing with total points there at 57.5. Look for it in the side menu there where that little arrow is pointing. And yeah, certainly a great offer from Betxchange. And I know many punters who may not have punted with them for a while, we've certainly got back into it on the basis of this special. What am I going to do? Well, this is a must-win game for both sides. Sounds funny to say that when you've got such a big handicap. But there is a school of thought that there are some punters out there who believe that Italy could cause an upset here, and others who say not a chance. This handicap is not big enough. But if I look at this handicap, it's been fairly stable all week. But if anything, I would say more money for New Zealand. The minus 27.5 has gradually become minus 28.5. I took plus 27.5 early in the week. Quite a big bet. So now what I've got to decide is, do I get further involved and turn this into one of these sort of World Cup defining matches as far as my punting balance goes, or do I just rest on my laurels with a plus 27.5? Well, my recommended bet remains Italy. Yeah, I think they're going to give a good account of themselves. And I also see a scenario where New Zealand potentially get clear and just step a little bit off the gas at the end of the day, knowing that they probably got the job done. I'm going Italy plus 28.5. I'm going to add to what I have. I'm probably going to end up with a total of about 8 or 9 units on this game. But I would, if I was betting from scratch, now suggest 5 units Italy plus 28.5 at Betxchange. A reminder to enter that competition down below. I'll notify you if you are a winner there, and I'll just leave this slide with you. I think you know exactly what to do.